All right, guys, welcome back to the show. Yes, and how do we even introduce our guest? He is a pilot, and he's from Anambra State, but he's not just a pilot. He did something very extraordinary that a lot of pilots or people when flying don't do. If you watch the short video, the clip that we just put up, that was his voice. That was serenading us in pidgin English aboard a local flight. And that was very interesting.
And unique.
And unique, because yes, people don't do that. It's always when we travel, it's always flight, you never actually hear. So good to have you on the show, Captain Callistus Ifeanyi Kenechukwu. Good to have you on Silverbird today.
Thank you very much.
You're going to do what you did on air for us. Well, let's first get to this.
Was this a strategy? What happened? What got into you? Because that was basically against the rules, right? Or was that part of it?
For me, I feel you saying it's against the rule is, but I wouldn't concur to that because generally aviation has standards and procedures.
Okay.
But this is just me trying to communicate to my passengers, and I believe communication is all about you saying something and people hearing and understanding what you're saying. That is basically it. So I felt most of the times when I do that, my passengers, when they are stepping down or even when they are still on board, they throw some compliments and all that. So I just want to use that to douse the tension of the flight phobia and all that.
So how long have you been flying? Let's even get to know the journey of flying. How did you start and how long have you been flying?
Okay, airline flying 2017 till date.
Wow, that's
That's 6 years.
6 years.
Yeah.
So you never had fear of heights?
If you say I never had fear of heights, I would say I conquered that on my first 2 flights in flying school.
So that means you had, but because of the passion
initially,
you wanted to...
initially, definitely you will, entering the aircraft for the first time.
Yeah.
And my story of becoming a pilot is maybe something we'll talk another day or something.
No, we'll talk about it now. We can talk about it now.
Yes, we get to get an idea behind why you decided to even fly in the first place. Because I feel like people who are flyers, so I said flyers, who are captains or who are pilots, actually want, because they're very difficult. I don't know if it's a difficult course or aviation school and all those type of things. So was it something you always wanted to do or you just stumbled into it?
Most of the times, some persons that have heard my story of becoming a pilot will be like, wow, but maybe I think this is the first time it will be coming on air for people to know. The summary of it, let me just put it out this way. The summary of me becoming a pilot is like a graduate in Nigeria who finished school and has no job, is just driving Okada.
Wow.
And the opportunity called and I grabbed it. That is basically it.
That's impressive. That's impressive. But let's just, from what we saw out there, like the video, did you know that that was being recorded?
No, I never knew. That's not the first time. I think the first video that came online was the one of the Big Brother guy. My flight from Warri to Lagos.
Is it FA or?
No, Neo.
Okay.
That was the first one I saw. And after 2 or 3 days, I now saw this one from Seoul. But the flight of Seoul had happened, I think, 2 or 3 days before that of Neo.
Okay.
So, all of them now started coming up. So you wouldn't know, I'm inside the cockpit just doing my thing. You wouldn't know what is going on behind there.
How did you feel?
Well, just like so many other passengers will step down. While they are stepping down, they are like, where's the pilot that was speaking pidgin? Yeah, we enjoyed it. It has been going on for some time now until, this one now brought it up.
Why did you do it? We still haven't got to the reason why you did it. You just wanted your audience to have a different feel or experience of flying, or you wanted to engage them in local language. What was your idea behind this? Or do you want to go viral?
Not really. The thing is, I can say 80 to 85% of flyers, let me say Nigeria, are always scared of flying. They have that flight phobia. But I've noticed that most of the time, whenever someone does something that, you know, makes them happy, so many people tend to forget about the fear that they had inbuilt in them before coming for the flight. Now, when they come on board, you put up some smiles on their face. By the time, so many people have different phases of flight where they are scared of. Some are scared of takeoff, some are scared of turbulence, some are scared of the landing. So by the time maybe you bring their pressure down, they might still be battling with what this guy said, blah blah blah. The aircraft has taken off.
Yeah.
You know, then entering the turbulence. Sometimes while in turbulence, I still maybe drop some comments for them. You know, let them not just feel bad. You know, feel
too afraid.
Yes, just to still calm them down.
But
you
how
know?
did he go with? Sorry,
Yeah,
how did he go with management? Because I know that this type of thing you did.
Yeah.
It doesn't follow protocol. So how did management? How did they take it?
Anyways, the management of Air Peace, they are happy with it. You know, it's not as if it's something that went against the companies. So far as we are not using it to, it's not creating any bad impression about the company. It's
Okay.
That's just it.
So being that it's not creating any bad impression and everyone is okay and happy with this, this is something that will keep on reoccurring officially?
I won't say officially because this is just me doing my thing as the spirit leads.
Because you're becoming a celebrity, my friend.
So
You know, there's already this, you don't have your privacy anymore. Even if you wish you did, you don't. So how does that feel? Like, what's going on through your mind right now?
Nothing that much. For me, I feel I'm still myself, and the paramount thing is me doing my job and doing it professionally. You know, the fame came from my job.
Yeah.
Without the job, there would be that fame wouldn't have been there per se. Since the fame came from the job, I still have to keep the job professional.
Anyway, I want to say that unfortunately we don't have cocktails. Would have been nice to celebrate you with cocktails.
Yeah,
but sorry, then plans change. But going forward, what are your plans? I'm sure that they would have doubled your
Did they?
Your salary, because pilots are well paid.
Now people will be looking forward to how to enter pilot Callistus flight.
So what are your plans going forward with everything that is happening right now?
Anyways, just like as everything went viral, so many people were on my inbox and all that saying, okay, we would like, so many people want encouragement for their siblings or their children to go into flying school. Some persons don't have who to like give them a guide or something.
Okay.
So as of now, I've created social media pages where I can discuss all those with the people that want that, you know. One thing is, one, being prepared, and the second thing is the chances of you getting, grabbing those opportunities when it calls up. So many people, like while we were growing up, we never had the chance of, I've never seen an aircraft before I went for flight school.
Wow.
I've never dreamt of me flying an airplane before I went into flying school. Like I said, you know, I was just there, the opportunity called and I grabbed it.
But let me ask you before, because we never really, I don't think we ever interviewed a pilot on the show. What are, if anyone who is looking to go to be a pilot, what can they, because there are people watching who want to be and they kind of feel like it's a big thing.
It's a big deal.
What advice do you have for them? What tips can they put into practice?
Okay, like I said earlier, if myself I can do it, any other person can do it. I finished school like so many other graduates in Nigeria, and just to make ends meet, I was driving bike and all that, doing Okada job until the opportunity called for me to go to flight school, and I grabbed it. Now, I didn't prepare for it. Like, let's say, now you see some schools taking children to the airport to see aircrafts and all that. I never had that opportunity. So if someone like me who came from zero to where I am today can do it, what is hindering you? So many of our children and younger ones these days, they are in schools where they can still take them to the airport. Some of them, their parents take them on board and they fly to their destinations and all that. So it's a motivation, you get? But now, the main key for me as a person who never had that plans is dedication and focus. Is dedication. Some persons will say, which course do you have to read for you to, for
what
you
kind
to
of certification
or something,
pilot.
or degree. Yeah, definitely from secondary school, you can go into flying school.
Okay.
You get, and from there you make your, maybe after being a pilot, you can decide to go online university or something like that, just to push yourself further. You can. That's it. But for me, the bottom line is dedication and focus.
And focus and consistency and breaking the fear of heights, I believe.
So if
That is
now
part of
that
the
you're a
training.
pilot, have you started doing any other thing apart from flying?
Yeah, I have a fashion house
Okay, so you're in
in
business,
collaboration.
you're an entrepreneur.
Yes,
Oh,
in collaboration
nice.
with my wife, Mira Styles.
Oh, nice.
Mira Styles
nice,
will
nice.
do everything. Like my outfit now, totally is there. Female, male, kids, and all that. We do
I
that.
just wanted to know because they always say pilots have a very stiff
Yeah, I
schedule.
was going to ask that what do you do for
Yeah,
fun, apart
so
from flying?
I wanted to be sure that maybe you had time to do other things with family and friends. It's always a
Yeah.
stiff schedule.
Wow.
You guys always fly around the world.
Yeah.
Have you ever had like a really bad experience flying?
As
Is
a
there any
pilot.
point as a pilot that you one bad that you're like, hey, has it ever happened?
Okay. The most recent one I would say is, you having the lives of hundreds of people behind you,
I
and
know.
you are in charge. One time, the weather was bad around Lagos here, coming into Lagos, and I thought we've maneuvered, dodged the weather. All of a sudden, just to align with the runway, and every other side was clear. Now the wrong way, boom, the autopilot knocked off.
Oh wow!
I now went manual to do that. In the course of going manual, the next thing, the weather, we thought that we were clear. The next thing, we saw ourselves inside a dark cloud, like as dark as this. My heart went off. But, I maintained on the situation, engaged autopilot, it captured and all that. But at that point,
You thought that's
Your
the
heart.
end.
Hey,
yeah,
God,
within within that 3 seconds.
my children.
You're just thinking of the last way.
You are laughing now, but it's not funny.
Because
Yeah.
at times I've flown, I'm always scared that at some point I'll be scared, counting down, always counting down to the
Because
number
you lose
one
confidence,
somewhere.
you feel as if nothing can happen. Your confidence is on another level. The passenger, they start saying, "Blood of Jesus!"
And Nigerian passengers are very dramatic all over the world. But anyways,
Yeah.
Oh my God.
let's take you on one of our trending stories.
Okay.
And Very Dark Man, I don't know if you know Very Dark Man, says Yahoo boys are the cause of the floating economy. That's the bad economy that we have generally. He says Yahoo boys are the cause. Do you agree with him that Yahoo boys are the cause of the floating economy?
Man, this is like pulling me off my shoes. I'm not an economist and all that, but in general, I know that our economy, like I saw on the media yesterday, or was it this morning, that we are in inflation 26 point something percent or something like that. Actually, I'm not a politician either. If it were to be aviation stuffs, maybe I would have
You'll be able to
have
give
more
advice.
insights
But
on
I
that.
think the angle is, what Yahoo boys do.
So they
cyber,
so they're bringing in money,
fraud
apparently.
and all of that. So
Okay.
all
Yeah.
of that inflow of money, all of that, whatever they do is costing us as Africans or in citizens to suffer. And the larger run, Nigeria
But then
is
he's still
suffering.
keeping the economy. What
Yes,
he says is he's
but
still
it's
keeping the
keeping it
economy
busy.
floats.
To that effect, I wouldn't say, for me, I wouldn't say that's what is keeping the economy afloat or something. Possibly they are doing their thing. I don't know about it and all that, but I know about Yahoo boys and all that. But
I don't
for
think
me,
they
it's
are doing
really,
it.
it's really not. It's really not.
Okay.
Yeah, because if you say that is what is keeping
Everybody will
the
start going there.
yeah, not like
Everybody
everybody will start going there. It will look as if the other people that are doing genuine businesses, that they are not supporting the economy of the country or something like that. So people will like you made mention, everybody will start going towards that angle or something. No, for me, it's not.
Okay.
It's not.
Moving on to our next trending story, where I don't know if you're following Big Brother in Nigeria. No,
Did you have the
fly.
time?
Do you have the time? I don't think
I think the best that question.
But you know Lamborghini. Do you know who is called Lamborghini?
Do you know Messi or Big Brother?
I know Messi.
Okay. So I don't know if you may not, because you have been flying all the way, so you may not know. But she said she witnessed lots of pure hatred while on the show. Do you have any thoughts on that?
On even reality shows, do you have any thoughts?
You know,
on
if not, we understand because you'll be flying all through. Yeah.
Seriously, as in, I think it's the people that brief me of the Big Brother antecedents that will be in the right shape to answer this.
No, you're busy making all the money and taking care of us when we are flying. So
man's
you
a very serious man, making shoulders for the family only. So if you come home, it's just
once in a while, I get
brief
brief on it, but I can't say in detail.
You know what is going
on in everything. Yeah, that is just it.
It's all good. Right. So good. Thank you so much for being here. It's an exciting time. To wrap up, let's just say that we are landing the plane now. To cap it all off, give us our own announcement as you are landing the plane. We are in flight. I have put my seatbelt. Okay, no, I've not put my seatbelt on. So let us know what to do now.
Okay, you've not put on your seatbelt.
I just sat down.
All right. Okay, my country people, as the movement they be now, we don't they almost reach Lagos. I beg una, make una try. I beg that sign of that rope sign where they for on side. I beg make una just carry that rope where una sit down on top, tie yourself where I beg, because the landing phase no be the phase where they use play. So maybe we just stay manage and well as it they be. Once we land on ground, I go see all of una do well. Thank you very much.
I don't
even I know some people don't understand because there's different nationalities and different people who will be on, but it was really, really nice. Yeah. Thank you so much, Captain, for coming on the show.
Right.
Good to have you on board. You're now celebrity captain, pilot.
Yes, celebrity pilots.
Pilots. Anyway, I go celebrity pilots.
We've met Captain Callistus. Don't talk to me any.
Are you a captain or a pilot? Which one?
I'm a captain.
It's a captain.
What's the difference between a pilot and a captain?
Their titles.
A pilot, a captain is a pilot.
Pilot, yes. Yeah. So they're assigned pilots.
Everyone is just like you saying a police or a military man. They don't have a rank.
So you're a pilot, captain, Callistus, Ekene, Chuku.
So pilot is just pilot is not part of the name. It's just captain.
It's general. Captain.
Yes, general.
Yeah.
Captain.
Thank you so much for coming on the show. Nice to have you. I mean, one of these days we'll be flying on your aircraft. Aircraft AW222. All right, guys. Thank you so much for coming to the show. We'll take a break. We still have more conversation. It's the season of cocktails, and when the cocktails, you have Lara in the building, of course. So we'll take a break. We'll be having Lara Roa in the building, and of course, after that, we're having a guest again coming through on the show. So please don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.